Okay, hello and welcome back to my channel, Lady T. My name is Nathalie, and today we are going to take over Arven's path. Not destination, just fly there. Thank you. To the Pokepath Lighthouse. Going to learn more about Arven, and I think that this is going to close everything. For this path at least. And I think we might have to go upstairs for this. So the reason why we're doing this one first is because I feel like it. That's the only explanation. Okay, but apparently not here? Oh, now we go. Okay. Seriously, you beat me here? I took a detour. I leveled up my Pokemon, caught some more Pokemon. Well, this is the lab. I used to come here to play all the time when I was a kid. There'd better be a good reason for calling us here like this. I hope so. Let's find out. Everyone always says he's some kind of genius. Absolutely brilliant as a Pokemon professor. My dad, that is. But let me tell you, as a parent, he's the worst. All he ever does is work. He never comes home. I don't have a single memory of him ever even playing with me, his own kid. Maple Steve's the only one who was there for me, always. Anyway, it's open now. Go on in. Okay. I just want to get this over with. Fair enough. It looks a little abandoned. Mostly dark. Power's still running. I need your help. Okay. It feels like Arven knows some. Yeah, he's once again just called in for help. Maybe that's. I'm currently at the deepest point of Area 0, in the Great Crater of Paldea. I have been researching the unique Pokémon here for a very long time. I'm asking the two of you to lend a hand, to help carry out the final step of the great Professor Turo's glorious research. Ego. The final step? But there is something we need first, something that can be found within that lab. What we need is the Violet book. Wait, do you mean this book? Ah, so you took it from the lab, did you, Arven? This expedites things. Bring the Violet book to the deepest depths of Area 0. I promise there will be an experience worth treasuring if you come. I hope so. I must note, however, that Area 0 is both home to vicious Pokémon and outfitted with powerful cybernetic security systems. It seems to me that you might struggle if the two of you were to enter alone. I think we'll do just fine, thank you. You may take the time to gather some reliable allies before you come if you feel the need. I will be awaiting you in the deepest part of Area 0, wherever you arrive. Why do I feel like he's dead or something? Area 0. That place is bad news. It was down in Area 0 that Maple Steve got wounded in the first place. Down in the Great Crater of Paldea. In all honesty, I'd be perfectly happy to never see that place again. Are you gonna go? Of course I'm going to go. He's angry. I suppose he did ask. He's going for me. And I can't just stand by and watch while a friend heads off into danger on her own. Because you still have feelings for me? So I guess I'm going to. Besides, I'd love to give Dad a piece of my mind. I'm here for it. Alright then, Nathalie, outside. We're gonna have a Pokemon battle to see if we're really ready to head into Area 0 or not. Mostly to see if I'm ready or not. Let's go. Okay. Battling my boyfriend. Or ex. Or wannabe boyfriend. Alright, you ready for a battle, Nathalie? Yes. I hope. Excellent. You ready too, Maple Steve? Yep, Maple Steve says he's ready. You're battling with Maple Steve? Oh yeah, I can see why you'd be worried. But my body here is bursting with energy. You'd never know he was so weak just a little while ago. Won't leave me alone, always whining at me, wanting to battle you and your Pokémon. It's been so long I nearly forgot, but he always did love to battle. Even if he always lost to the student council girl, the battle fanatic one. Anyway, my point is there's no need to worry. We're a brand new Arven and Maple Steve, and we're feeling audacious, or maybe herbaceous. Let me give you a taste of what we can do. Okay, I'm just glad you're not mad at me. Oh, normal. Okay, then we might want to switch. The Pokemon that I met during our hunt for the Herb and Mystica are all stars, every one of them. I don't think... no, I have nothing very effective. Alle bones are breaking. To Scovillion. I have no idea what it is. Let me quickly look it up. That is that strange thing. I wonder if it has a final evolution, because it looks like it's a little bit unfinished. But he has 6 Pokemon. Nice. Garganacl? What's a steel grass fighting and ground? You're my best bet. We haven't seen that one yet. Oh, the final evolution of that stone thing. Okay, that's a shame. Toadscrew. Play flying book in ice. He's really filling up my Pokédex like this. At least giving me some sights to see. Oh, cool. Little scary, but cool. Ooh. Okay, but we lived. That's a shame. If I terrestrialize you, then you're going to get more health, right? Okay, didn't get more health. That's a shame. It did in one episode, well, I could have sworn. Fine then. Cloister. Keep my current Pokemon actually. Mabostif. Switch to my Annihilate. Hey duty. Haha. It's not going to work. Let's celebrate your full recovery with a glow up. Time to terrestrialize, Mabostif. Oh, curious. The dark type. Sorry. But at least we saw the glow up. You did that with my crocodile too, my alligator. My team is ready at least. We were so close, Mabostif, so close. But Nathalie, thanks little buddy. I'm not your little buddy! Don't look at me like that. Oh. Dang, this is the strength of someone who could take down those Titan Pokemon, huh? Yeah, I didn't really need your help. Yeah, much as I hate to admit it, I don't think we're gonna need some more support. The Pokemon in Area 0 are super strong, and there are all sorts of weird machines there too. I'd say we need at least 2 more people. Somebody with some champion ranks level skills, and somebody who can deal with crazy tech. Maybe Nimona? The student council girl? Yeah, she'd be perfect for the job, but I doubt she'd give us the time of day unless one of us was on her level, as in champion rank level. Ah, so you want me to do that first. But well, we've got to do what we've got to do. Whoever you think could be a help, just try getting in good with them. We'll see if we can't get a team together. Get in touch if you make progress. I'll do the same. Okay, so we have to do the other paths first. That's not a problem. The Path of Legends. It's complete. It's not really complete now, isn't it? Okay, but Poké League time. Pokémon League time. Okay, where was that again? A challenge from Cassiopeia. I should probably do that too. But I really want to do you first. Climbing the walls of the Pokémon League. This is how you get there in style. There were probably some cool Pokemon out here. Or not. Yeah, I'm taking on the Pokémon League. What's it to you? Little bun buns. Let's heal one more time. I hit, gimme go. Where would you be? I'll take a looky upstairs. There you are. Okay, let's see if there are some cool Pokemon. I don't think I have you yet. What are you? You're 2 in 1? Tendermouse. Oh, you're really low leveled. So they expected me to go up here early or something? Bitch, I was too focused on where to go. Oh, there we go. A Jigglypuff! Hi! Oh, an Igglybuff, sorry. Still cute. I just love how in front of the Pokémon League are all these weak Pokémon. Okay. Let's see some more. I think that those are the main 3. Yeah, we're good. Okay, let us go. Kind of... If we fail horribly. I hope we're right leveled. Hey, good hair. Whew. Hello, Nathalie. So, this is it. You've decided to face the Pokémon League. I kind of have to. The final test you must pass to become a champion is held here in this building. I wish you the best of luck from the bottom of my heart, Nathalie. I look forward to meeting you again soon. Is that a threat? Oh. Are you ready to face the Pokémon League's champion assessment? Yes? Let's see here. Nathalie from UvA Academy, is it? It appears you have a total of 8 gym badges. Very well, you may now proceed to the interview room. I hear the gimme call, but we will do that after. If I don't forget. Or transport it to another area. Hello. Thank you for coming today. Please do have a seat. Rika will be your interviewer. Actually, let's get started with the first portion of the champion assessment. We begin with the interview. First things first, let me see how many gym badges you have. Excellent, you have all 8. Next, I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you wouldn't mind, Nathalie. What is this? Please think carefully, as you may automatically fail the interview depending on your answers. Let's begin. How did you get here today? I rode on my Pokémon. Very good, very good. Please tell me the name of the school you are enrolled in. Oh yeah, it was UvA. Why am I getting stressed? Ah, that's right. So what brings you to the Pokémon League today? I came to become a champion. Is that good? Yes, indeed. Why else would you be here, I suppose? Now, what do you intend to do if and when you become a champion? I want to become even stronger. I see, interesting. Tell me, which of the 8 gyms gave you the most difficulty? Oh, that was, yeah, the one... What was the dark type gym? No, it wasn't the ghost type. Which one was it? The... Yeah, the... not the fairy, the psychic gym. Alfornada. Oh, that one is it. Oh, there it is. Alfornada. I see. And what was the name of the gym leader you faced there? That was Tulip. Right? Right? I'm glad you seem to remember. Oh, why is this giving me so much stress? Oh, but do you remember which type of Pokemon Tulip used? Yes, Psychic. Oh no. Oh, people, you're stressing me out. Wonderful. Building the skills needed for the champion assessment is no small feat. You must have met a lot of Pokemon to get in, Nathalie. What was the category of the Pokemon you chose to be your first partner? The Firecroc. Very good, very good. Woman. Oh, now please forgive me, but I'm going to repeat the previous question. Remind me, what do you intend to do if and when you become a champion? I want to become even stronger. Ah, yes, that's right. Phew. Next is the final question for this interview. Okay. Do you like Pokemon? No, I hate them. That's why I'm here. Good job, kiddo. Oh, woman, you're stressing me out. That about wraps up the interview. And let me be the first to congratulate you, Nathalie. You just passed the first part of the champion assessment. Phew. On your first try too, no less. Don't think anyone's done that since Nemona. Well, I was honest. But anyway, time to switch gears and get ready for the next segment. The second segment is what we call the Elite Test. And you'll be facing the Elite Four in Pokemon battles. I was afraid of that. I guess that's pretty obvious from the name of the test, huh? Anyway, we're the best the league has to offer. You'll be facing us 4 in a row, no turning back. This won't be a cakewalk, I promise you that. Make sure you're all ready, then go into the room behind me. I think I am. Oh, okay, let's just go in. We can do this. I hope. Oh, it's terrifying. This actually makes me feel a little anxious. But it's just a game, we can do this. Love your style. Now then, let's get this started, eh? Let good old Rika be the first of the Elite Four to take you on. I'd say I'll go easy on you, but I'd be lying. Think fast. Oh no. I technically challenged her, but... I finally get to battle you. I've been looking forward to this, so don't you give up too soon. I wasn't planning on it. Yeah, that will do it. This is going to be a thing, isn't it? This is going to prove to be difficult. Oh, no, I'm so dying here. And this is just the first one. Holy moly. Donphan. Pure ground. I will heal up. Okay, max potion. Live it, good job. Oh, constantly hanging on with that 1 HP. It's freaking sturdy, of course. Live it. No, of course not. Fair enough. I have nothing else that's effective. I have some things that can take a hit though. Yeah, and he has only 1 HP. I will heal or Bob if I have to. To Camerupt. Why not? It's a fire ground, and I don't have my water type anymore. How many Pokemon has she left? Okay, that's nice. Okay, 3 Pokemon left. Okay, that's good. Nice, my dude. Okay, do I get one more attack? I do. Dragon Pulse. Don't be sturdy. Thank you. Okay, you're asleep now. Duck Trio, which is pure ground, but our thingy is asleep. So let's bring you in for a quickie. What level are they even? Because it's going pretty well so far. I didn't expect that. Oh, we're a little higher leveled. I don't mind. Nice. One shot at 3 digs. Clotsire, poison and ground. And if I remember correctly, we still have the weak fairy type. But we also have Annihilate. Aha, impressive! You really are something else, kiddo. Clotsire. You are cool. I've had you on my team for a long time. Oh, it's not a oh, great. This is going swimmingly. Let's finish this. Go on, Clotsire. Shake things up a bit. Oh, of course, but it's going to get... Why do I always forget about the terrestrializing? Ah. Smart. The hammer is still blocking everything. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, well, we're just going to weaken it. Watch your step, because things are about to get a bit shaky. Earthquake. The hammer is just blocking everything. My Tinkaton is like, just don't watch. You're better off not watching. Okay, because this is a strong move. Yeah, there we go. We'll do at least something. Now we just need our... I think... Or Annihilate to finish it off. Okay, she only took out 2 of my Pokemon. Oh. You're the only... Okay. Then we get you to finish stuff. I still think you can do it. I believe in the strength of my Pokemon. Okay, that was the first one. Oh, thank you. Not bad, kiddo. I mean, you only took out 2 of my Pokemon. Talk about unfair, no way was I ever gonna win that one. Still though, what a great battle. Felt good even to lose. Not a whole lot of trainers have the skill to make it past the elite test. But who knows? I'm beginning to think you might be one of the few that do, Nathalie. Better stay on your toes though, the second of the elite 4 is stronger than me. You're up next, Squid. Come on out. Poppy, coming! Oh, can I heal? I can't heal? Oh wow, did you lose, Rika? Yeah, I did. She's no pushover, let me tell you. I'll be watching from the side. Avenge me if you can, eh? You bet I will. Can I heal? Oh, thank the Lord above. Sheesh. I was really worried there for a second. Okay. I'm not going to use the max revive. Because I may use needed in battle. Okay, and then our awakening. Okay. Also. Okay, we might want to do some hydro pump. You're all well. You're all good. Yeah, you're good for now. Okay, let's save. Okay. Are you ready to face Poppy of the Elite Four? Yes, I hope so. Okay, don't underestimate her. She's probably going to annihilate us. It's so cool you made it this far, but this is where you say bye-bye, miss. All my Pokemon are super tough. Your weak attacks won't work on them at all. They'll bounce right off, you'll see. I can't wait for you to meet my friends, so here they come. Is she maybe ghost type or something? Or psychic? Poppy. Steel. We're doing steel. Oh, I can do steel. Go on, Raja, smash them. They are tanks, though. So this may be a thing. Nice! First tank is done. Bronzong. Keep. I think it's also part psychic type, so it can be really strong. Yeah, against my dark type Crocky. Especially if it's not going to die in one turn. Oh, and use Earthquake. Let's not do that. Oh, but... Oh! That didn't take as much as I thought it would. Okay, hanging on by 1 HP. Gotta love it. Throw a Shadow Wall in its face. Corviknight. I don't think... We will try. It's so cute how she throws the Pokeball up. I don't need pressure. That's enough pressure just being here. And Rika is watching? Oh, nice. Magnezone. We might use another one because you have this. Let's try. Because it's electric steel then, I think. But maybe the ground thing is not going to hit it because it's floating. We'll see. We can always switch. Oh, okay. It works. Nice. Of course it's sturdy. Okay. You just need to take it out. Good job. Okay, this is going far better than I hoped it would. Tinkaton. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know. Okay, it's part steel. So it will probably do something. My fire. I hope. I'm not scared. My last Pokemon will turn things around. Okay, if you think so. It feels a little bit different too, that we don't have to go into different rooms. That it's just in the same area still. It's time to get dressed up all pretty, Tinky. Tinkaton is so good. It's so impressive too that she is up here at her age. I mean, we're only 11, but you know what I mean. That doesn't look dangerous at all. Ah, there we go. Yes, a crit. Ah, that's a shim. That's a crying shim. Oh, am I using it now? Yeah, I can't use it in the next battle then. Okay, can you live? Okay, I do need to heal if I want to make it through another round with her. Okay, good. Ooh, okay. That was number 2. Okay, nice. Well, you did really well, kid. I mean, look at where you got. Well, I wanted to take revenge on you, Rika. Pretty sure you mean take revenge for me, Squirt. Don't think I did anything wrong by you. Hate to say it, but you lost, Poppy. Better call the next guy. Oh, that's right. I haven't had to do this in a long time. It's your turn, Mr. Larry. Wait. Is it that guy again? It is you. Hi. Or are you the brother? Hello there. It's me, Larry, bored as always. Not depressed at all. Okay, heal. And now we also needed some PPs. Some Eva. Not for that one. You don't need it. You're fine. You're okay. Might as well. We haven't had Quaxel yet. Okay. Yeah, we're sure. I think, I hope. So you made it this far. I serve as a member of the Elite Four too, yes. Unfortunately for me. At my gym I use normal type Pokemon since I feel they have a lot in common with me. But, well, the boss told me to use a different type here. So if you have any complaints, please take them up with La Primera. Oh, she's your boss. Why do you serve both as an Elite Four and... Anyway, time to get to work. And as a gym leader, because you don't want to do either. Put the suitcase down. Gotta love this man. Good thing I didn't switch, because we can take advantage of your grass type. Well, I'll be trying my hand with flying type Pokemon this time. Nice. I mean, why wouldn't you? Switch it up a little bit. I mean, I'm still fine. Staraptor. Normal and flying, so... I'm going to take a risk. Going to take advantage of its normal type, hopefully. Or the flying type. This may have been a very stupid decision. Nice throw. You can't intimidate me. Yeah, this was a stupid decision. Okay. Ooh, it did something. That's not a good thing, because it's a bird, and we are weak to birds. And of course it's going to use a very strong... Yeah, fair enough. That was fair enough. Does it take him out? Yes! Haha! Eye for an eye. Who are we using? It didn't tell me who... Oh no. I don't know. It didn't tell me what was being sent out. Oricorio. It's also electric. Yeah, then this is not going to be very effective. It did something. Confused? Yeah. Great. An Oricorio here at the Elite Four. Didn't think I would see the day. Good job. Okay, that was the third. Altaria, which is part dragon. I know it's mine is also at a disadvantage here, but let's hope that we are better at hitting hard. If I got the dragon part right, that is. Okay, at least we have the intimidate going. And we have the first move. Nice job. Okay, so now he has one more left, if I have done my math correctly. Flamigo. Flying and fighting. Oh, you're not... Wait, we can use Volt Switch. It's a hard hitter. And we can switch out. If we get a move in. You're even stronger than before. Guess I don't get a break today. You get a break after I win. At the risk of messing up my suit a bit, it's time to get some wind at our backs. Okay, we get to use first. Nice. Oh, good, good, good. And we switched out. Okay, it has fighting moves, at least we know that. It doesn't need to do much. You have a draining one, so that might help us a little bit. Okay, you get to attack. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Now all we need to do is hit first. And we did. I'm really happy with my team. Well, that took the wind from under our wings. Well, I liked the battle. You're a lot stronger than I recall. No wonder La Primera likes you. Now then, I suppose the final member of the Elite Four is next. Oh yeah, the blonde guy. It's your turn, Hassel. Now, where could he be? Don't think he heard you, Larry. Come on in, Hassel. Larry, you may need to speak up just a little bit more. Hassel? Hassel, you're up next! Is he that old, or...? Hello there, Nathalie. It delights me to see you here. As for you, Larry, I see you made Rika do the shouting again. It's not the best option, actually. I mean, why do you have to shout? Aren't you following on the screen or something? I mean, I would, as an advantage. I'll use these because I have many of these. I don't care, it's at 1 HP, it can make a difference. Okay, save. I've never come this prepared into a Pokémon League. Okay. Okay. You look like a scary dude. Okay. I was, of course, absolutely certain you would make it to me eventually. Young sprouts truly do grow with astounding speed, yes. But I never for a moment imagined we would be facing each other so soon. Now, a teacher's duty is to guide students and aid their growth. But I think I shall forget about my role as a teacher for a moment. And wield all my might for the sole purpose of defeating you. I am Hassel, the dragon guarding the final fortress of the Elite... Oh no. Prepare to learn and withstand how the fiery breath of ferocious battle feels. Oh no. Oh no, I'm scared. We can do it! We can do this. You are challenged by Hassel. I challenge him, but that's okay. Of course, it's a fucking Noivern. Show me everything you've got. I shall face you with my full strength. I am here for it. Am I? I am. Can we go for... No! Live it! Good job! Yes! Salamence! Woo! That's my baby. Okay, Flapple. Yeah, we are going to switch. We're going to use the second... What do you call it? The second typings to our advantage. Because we only have one dragon. And I don't know what else is going to be here. Ooh, we are faster. Okay. I was scared that you were going to do that. Okay, it's not that much health. And we are not super effective, but we are effective enough. And that's all I care about. all we need is time to help with the other Pokemon. Dragalge is Poison Dragon. And do we use ground against poison? What was it again? Poison, ground and psychic, yes. It's probably not going to do that much for me, but... Oh, it is! Nice! Okay. Of course they can take a hit. Okay, my team can take a hit too. Okay, 2 more to go. What do we want? Hexorus. Okay, then I'm going to stay in to heal our dragon. Yeah, great. No, go to heal the dragon with a max potion. He got a red stop too, so it makes sense. And I'm just going to hold out here for as long as I can. I mean, we're not going down that easily. It's an annihilate. You did well, buddy. You did so good. And just so that we're already ready. Then he knows what he is up against. Because this is... We're already down to his 4th Pokemon. Hopefully we get to move first. Just a little bit better for us for the 5th round. Nice. Nice. There we go. Overheat, do we want that? Let me see. 130. Do you have any ideas? Let's forget Fire Blast. No, Fire Blast is stronger, my dude. Then we'll get rid of Flamethrower. No idea what it is. From the top of my head. Only a little more until you pass. Don't let up. Thank you for encouraging me. Oh, what the frick are you? Is it that one thing that we saw? Come, oh great dragon, and take a Terra Jewel as your crown. Because there was that one dragon type up on the snowy mountain that we didn't get. Because we accidentally killed it. Fainted it. So cool. Oh, it's sturdy, isn't it? No point in letting this drag on. Behold the power to overwhelm everything. You can handle it. Come on. Oh, cool. Yeah, nice. Fair enough. You did so well, Salamence. Thank you. You got him down to his last HP. And that move was just really cool. Unnecessary, but let's do it. Oh, nice Skeledurge. That doesn't matter. We just had to take it out. Okay. The mighty dragon has been felled. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, now comes the worst of it. You really did it. Oh, wow. Huh. What wonderful. I'm just so proud of you. Oh, don't cry, Grandpa Hassel. There. Want a hug? Such big personalities. Sorry about all this, Nathalie. The old man can get like that sometimes. But what I do, I just so overwhelmed. Guess I've got to do the talking. Anyway, your result for the elite test of the champion assessment is... a pass, no doubt about it. Yeah, you're tougher than steel. Yep. You did so beautifully. Congratulations. I'd say you're good to go, but there's actually just a wee bit more to the champion assessment. This will be your final trial. See the door back there? Yeah. Our fearless commander, the final opponent you'll face for your test, is waiting beyond it. Her skills are so amazing, she was able to strong-arm all of us into joining the Elite Four. You won't find a mightier champion. So, Vo, I think you'll do fine, kiddo. You beat me after all. I'll patch up your team on the house, so don't lose, you hear? Thank you! I really love your Pokemon, miss. So I'll cheer for you as hard as I can. Well, good luck. Even a baby dragon can breathe fire. Whoa, guess you got over your subs, huh? You can do this, we all know you can. The support, man. I never got this from home. Now go, young Nathalie. Your hands may be small, but let them seize a great victory. Good. But I am going to first save, if you don't mind terribly much. Okay, in we go. We're probably going to die a horrible death. Are you ready to face the final test of the champion assessment? No. But here we go anyway. Okay. This is... No, I'm not going to say it. I will say it after we finish the last battle. Leon so far has been the most difficult champion I've had to face. No, that's not true. Cynthia. Cynthia was a hell in Pokemon Pearl. Welcome, Nathalie. It gives me great joy that you've managed to make it all the way to the pinnacle of the Pokemon League. The final test is a battle against me, the top champion. To pass, all you need to do is win. But before we get started, I should apologize for one thing. You see, I have a trait that some might say is inappropriate for the league chairwoman. I'm utterly incapable of holding back when it comes to Pokemon battles. Is that such a downfall? That's like going to a job interview and like, oh, I work too hard. Maybe that's why nobody's passed this test recently. It's a bit of a problem, to be honest. But you might manage something wonderful, like Champion Amona did. So, are you ready for your final test? I want to see the true measure of your talent. I'm going to try. Don't put so much pressure on me. And I mean, it's better that she goes all out. Oh, fucking chicken. I do hope you can defeat me and become a champion yourself. I hope so too. Okay, that's nice. You got an Intimidate. Don't use freaking Dazzling Gleam against me. That's just... What's the matter? You not want to let something so insignificant fluster... Was that flustered? What do you dare? I'm taking your Pokemon out. I wasn't flustered. Velusa. I have no idea what it is. Oh, you! Here, you have some discharge in your face. Nice. This is why I have you on the team. Yes, that was the correct decision in this situation. Please continue. Why are you all so supportive of me? I don't know how to feel about this. King on bit. What the frick is that? I'll use you. It sounds a little bit like that steel fellow with the Bisharp kind of thing. Maybe it's a bit like that. Oh! You are! Hi! Don't know what you gained strain from, but that's fine. I wasn't paying attention. But, oh! Well, goodbye. Doesn't matter anyway. Okay. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Avalok! No, I'll stay in. Okay. Okay, this is her 4th Pokemon? Yeah. We can do this. Don't get cocky, Nathalie. Focus. Okay, that was Avalok. Thank you for playing. Bye. Go Goat. Oh, that's a grass type. Yeah, no, we'll keep going. I don't understand your team, but that's fine. Oh. Oh, he took a hit. I will never mention something again about you again. Oh, you don't have to raise that. That's fine, actually. I can do without that. Oh, that did barely anything. Okay, but we got a burn. A sick burn. Yeah, that's unfortunate for you. Okay, I hope that this next move takes it out. I will say that I thought that this Pokemon would be a lot weaker. Ooh. I don't think the burn is going to take it out, but the Zen Headbutt is not going to take me out, so... Ooh, it did! Bye! Okay. One more Pokemon? A Glimora. What the frick is that? In doubt, send or annihilate out. Hahaha, I don't think you've won just yet. Oh, I don't. Believe me, I'm fine. But do I still have all my 6 Pokemon, or did I miss... Oh, that's beautiful. Nice. Be the light that guides all terrain is Glimora. Oh, yeah, we caught one of the Pokemon. I think that might have been its pre-evolution. Cool, cool, cool. You look awesome. I mean, it's so friendly here. I'm just going to hype them up as well. Nice! I don't know what type it is, but it did something. That is unfortunate. And that is even more unfortunate. Yeah, it's not going to give you a boost. Okay, we might have to cycle through... Yeah. Okay, you're going to be taken out now. Yeah, that already happened. Okay, you're going to be taken out. And now we use another Pokemon. Do we have any takers? You've barely pulled your weight. Come on. Bob, you're the weakest member of this team. Because I'm probably using you wrong. I mean, throw yourself against it. Oh! Oh! Look at Bob go! Bobby! Okay. You go beyond my imagination so easily. Thank you. I've never had someone feel so proud about me. Such overwhelming power, such amazing skill. It seems Paldea has gained another wonderful trainer to be proud of. Congratulations, it's my honor to call you Champion Nathalie. Congratulations is right. Now I can really say you're good to go. Yay, you did it, miss! It feels underwhelming. Congratulations. You're just amazing. I can't hold it anymore. Oof, crying again? Your Pokemon trainers are the treasure of Paldea. And amid the treasure, champions are the jewels that shine brightest. Champion Nathalie, it is now your duty to set an example for all of the trainers of Paldea. Now, allow me to walk you back to the entrance. I'm certain you'll find a familiar face awaiting you. I was surprised that Nemona wasn't here up here with me. But she wants to see everything. No boundaries, that girl. Nathalie, Nathalie! Oh man, I can tell just looking at you. You did it, right? You became a champion. Yes. Haha, I knew all along. I got word from La Primera when you cleared the elite test. Oh man, Nathalie, I'm a champion and now you're a champion. Which means we're true equals. You and me, both champion ranked trainers. This is amazing. Now that you've made it here, I've got one thing to say. Battle you? Let you and me be best rivals for life. Yes. Yes, Tomaya! Alright, you know what rivals do? Battle their absolute hearts out. I'm gonna hit you with everything this time. You ready? Do wait a moment, Champion Nemona. Huh? What's the matter, Primera? The champion assessment has only just ended. I believe the rest is in order for Champion Nathalie, Salamence and the Altars. Champion must be understanding toward their opponents. Ah, right. There I go, getting overexcited again. Sorry, Nathalie and Salamence. I also must ask, is this roadside really the setting you two want for your first battle as true equals and rivals? Now that you mention it, that's a good point. In that case, can we use one of the Pokémon League battle courts? Surely there's somewhere more fitting. A place with special meaning for the two of you, perhaps. Special meaning, huh? Let me see. Anywhere leap to mind, Nathalie? Out behind your house? Ha, or beach out back, huh? Yeah, the place where we had our first battle might work. But on the other hand, to me it's just kind of my backyard, you know? A little ordinary. Any place else come to mind? Well, apparently Mesagosa. Oh, good call, the place where we set out on our journey. That reminds me, Nathalie. Remember back when Director Clevel explained the treasure hunt? You know, he told us to go in search of our own treasure. Well, I know what treasure I got out of all this. I found a true rival, someone who can stand up to me at my full capabilities. That's right, I mean you. I'm so glad I got to meet you, Nathalie. Anyway, that being said, I'll be waiting for you at the battle course in Mesagosa Central Plaza. See you there! The respect you two share is palpable, even a bit enviable to be honest. I am known as La Primera, but even when facing me in the final test of her champion assessment, Champion Nemona didn't reveal her full might. And you, I suspect she has found someone she can battle without holding anything back. I hope she's holding back. I don't need to be killed. Okay, but there was... Okay, it's not up there. Ah, you're here. Some gimmigles. Okay, then that's the final thing that we're going to do in today's episode. I'm not sure if I'm under or over-leveled. I think I might just be a little under, but we will see. I'm not too worried. I'm a little bit worried. Okay, can we fly there? Ah, we can. And then, oh, then we're immediately in the right place for the other thing. Okay. Have I saved? I don't think I have saved. This might be a big mistake. I might be going in a little too early. We'll see. Everyone is around level 64, 65 in my team, so... Any second now. Ah! There you are, Nathalie. You ready for a battle between champions? Because all these folks here seem to be ready to watch. Word got around, I guess. And out of every single person gathered here, we have beards. I'm the most excited by a mile. I'm excited too. The stage is set. It's my all-out power versus your strength at full fruition. Let's see who comes out on top. The game will force me to win from you. At some point. I'm a little bit scared. Okay, we can do it. We can do it. Finally, the thing I've waited all this time for. Time to begin our greatest battle of all. This is probably going to be the first time that she wins. Good job, Phineas and Bob. To think I helped teach you type matchups, and now you're using them to put a hurt on me. I mean, that's how it works. Yeah, I know. Pamods. Electricity. So you come out. I have nothing to be nervous about. Why am I nervous? Stop being nervous. Just going to do trust in your Pokemon. It looks so cute. Nice. And we got a crit. A critical hit is a critical moment. That goes beyond luck. You've got some kind of gift. No, it's luck. And my Pokemon are amazing. Okay, who do we have now? Dunsparce. Normal type. Dudun. It looks so much like the usual type that we... Like it's pre-evolution, that was what I was trying to say. Okay, my defense is falling. But it's out. Okay. Which one now? Earthworm. Oh, that was that that creepy look like something else Pokemon. I'm not paying attention to her levels again. What are your levels? Oh, we're the same level. Well, then my Pokemon are doing really well. There we go. 2 more left. Okay, we're doing good, we're doing good. Goodra. And we're using my dragon. I'm really happy with my team. All Pokemon that I've never used before. Which is what I try to do in the playthrough. I get to go first. If it has the tail thing. No, okay. Oh, nice. How do you like my real hard hits? Man, it feels good to finally let loose. To finally take out one of my Pokemon. Is it Pure Dragon? I think it might be. Oh, yeah. I always forget about the Fairy type. Okay, we need to get another hit in, hopefully. Nice. Okay, hopefully we can hit. Nice. Good job. And then we only have one left, and that's going to be the grass type. Why are my Pokemon not gaining levels and experience? It's all down to this, my last Pokemon. We're gonna fight with everything we've got. I wouldn't count on anything less. We all know what we're going to do. Shine blazingly bright, my greatest treasure. Padam-padam. Ooh. Why didn't you use something better? Yeah, really, if we hit hard. This has been one of the easiest champion battles I've ever had to do. Wow, this was easy. But I appreciate the effort. You took out one of my Pokemon. You did it! This is legit incredible. You're the strongest out there, Nathalie. I mean, you knocked me flat and I was giving you absolutely everything I had. Everything Oh man, Pokemon battling, am I right? It's so much better, so much more fun than I ever knew. Thanks for that incredible match. You beat me for real this time. Everyone's happy. Now let's give ourselves a minute and have a quick break, Nathalie. Before round 2, I need you to come to something else with me. Which Pokemon should I bring out this time? Decisions. I'm like, no, chick. No, I have other things to do. Like, you don't understand. Oh, we're up in my room. Victory Road completed. I don't know why it said that the Titan thing is completed, because it most definitely is not. Okay, but we need to ask. Oh yeah, we can remove the destination. Or is she just coming with me because I am the champion now, so I don't need to ask her? Is that it? Because great. Then next episode we are going to take on Cassiopeia. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you then. I hope you have a lovely day. Goodbye.